Good morning, students. In earlier class, we have covered the property of addition and subtraction of rational numbers. Now, come to next topic, that is multiplication of rational numbers. If there are two rational numbers, first one is a by b and second one is c by d. So the product of these rational number is given by a by b multiplied by c by d. That you can write it as multiply the numerators means a multiply by c and multiply the denominators. So by this way you can find out the product or multiplication of rational numbers. Let's take example. Suppose there is 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 4 by 5. There are two rational numbers, one is 2 by 3, another is minus 4 by 5. So the product is given by 2 multiplied by minus 4 divided by 3 multiplied by 5. 4 2s are 8 minus sign 3 5s are 15. Right? So this is the product or multiplication of two rational numbers. Take one more example. Suppose this is given as minus 11 upon 9 multiplied by 51 upon 44. So minus 11 multiplied by 51 divided by 9 multiplied by 44. So here 11 1 ja 11, 11 4 ja 44, 3 3 ja 9 and 17 3 ja 51. So minus 17 divided by 4 3 ja 12. So this is the product of two rational number. So I'm giving you some questions what you have to practice. Find the product. First one is 4 by 9 multiplied by 27 upon 8. Second is minus 32 upon 47 multiplied by 94 divided by 25. Third is minus 13 upon 7 multiplied by 91 upon 4. Fourth one is 48 upon 91 multiplied by minus 13 upon 24. So these are the questions what you have to solve it and send me the answers. To come to the properties of multiplication of rational numbers. So first properties in first there is closure property. Second one is commutative. Third one is commutative law. Third one is associative law. Fourth one is distributive property. Fifth one is existence of multiplicative identity. Sixth one is existence of multiplicative inverse, and seventh one is property of zero. Right? So we'll discuss properties one by one. Now take first property. First property is closure property. And this property states that product of any two rational number is always a rational number. Right? Suppose there is 2 by 5 multiplied by minus 4 by 9. So the product of this is 2 multiplied by minus 4 divided by 5 multiplied by 9. 2 4 ja 8 minus 8, 9 5 ja 45. This is also a rational number, right? So this is the closure property. Come to next property. That is commutative. In commutative property, if we are taking two rational numbers, means a by b and c by d, so their product will be same irrespective to their order. Take example, 12 upon 5 multiplied by minus 25 upon 16. If we are taking the product, so 12 multiplied by minus 25 divided by 5 multiplied by 16. 4 3 ja 12, 4 4 ja 16, 5 1 ja 5, 5 5 ja 25. So the answer is 5 3 ja 15 minus 15 by 4. And if we are changing their order, minus 25 divided by 16 multiplied by 12 by 5 minus 25 multiplied by 12 divided by 16 5. 5 1 ja 5 5 ja 4 3 ja 4 4 ja, that is minus 15 by 4. So in both the cases the answer is same. So commutative property is the product of any two rational number is same irrespective to their order. So product of any two rational numbers is same irrespective to their order. right? So this is the second property. Now I'm going to give you some examples or some questions what you have to practice it and send me the solution. Questions. Minus 13 upon 7 multiplied by 91 divided by 24. First one is, second one is 12 by 5 multiplied by 24 by 19. Third is minus 2 by 5 multiplied by minus 7 by 8. These questions have to solve by using commutative property. So come to next property. That is associate. Property or law, associative property or associative law. This property states that if we are multiplying three or more rational numbers, they can be grouped in any order. Suppose one rational number is a by b, second one is c by d, third one is e by f. So a by b multiplied by c by d multiplied by e by f means we can group in any order. Suppose we are grouping these two rational numbers, so the answer will be same if we are grouping these two rational numbers, right? Take example. If one is 2 by 3, second one is minus 5 by 6, third one is minus 4 by 7. Let's solve this. Two by 3 multiplied by minus 5 by 6 multiplied by minus 4 by 7. We are going to solve it using associative property. Means if we are going to group this, so the answer come is equal to the answer comes in both the cases will be equal. So solve it. So 2 multiplied by minus 5, 3 multiplied by 6 minus 4 by 7. 2 5 are 10 minus 10 upon 18 multiplied by minus 4 by 7 minus 10 into minus 4 upon 18 multiplied by 7. 2 2s are 4. Here we can also solve this. Now 2 2s are 4, 2 9s are. So that is minus 20 upon 63. In this case, 2 by 3 multiplied by minus, I have made a mistake, 5 by 6, 5 multiplied by minus 4 and 6 multiplied by 7. So 2 by 3 multiplied by 5, 4 is 20, or you can solve it 2 2 is 4, 2 3 is 6, minus minus plus, so 10 by 21. So 2 by 3 multiplied by 10 upon 21, that comes to 20 upon 63. So in both the cases the answer is same. Now I'm going to give some questions what you have to solve by using this property, means associative property. So solve it by using associative property. First one is minus 2 by 3, 4 by 5 and 7 by 8 minus. Second one is minus 13 upon 7, 14 by 9, minus 14 upon 9 minus 24 by 11. So now come to next property, that is distributive property. Distributive property of multiplication. There are two types of distributive property. First one is distributive property of multiplication over addition, and second one is over subtraction. Right? There are three rational numbers, that is a by b, c by d and e by f. So a by b multiplied by c by d plus e by f, by using distributive property of over addition, it is given as a by b multiplied by c by d in one bracket, means you have to multiply this number to this plus this number to this number, e by b multiplied by e by f. So this is the distributive property of multiplication over addition. And if you are talking about over subtraction, so a by b multiplied by c by d minus e by f. So first multiply a by b to c by d. What we get? A by b multiplied by c by d minus, because here minus sign is there, so a by b multiplied by e by f. This is the property of this means distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, and this is for addition. So now example. So if one number is 1 by 2 minus 3 by 4 and 5 by 7, so we are taking the property of addition. So 1 by 2 multiplied by minus 3 by 4 plus 5 by 7. So the result means, by using the distributive property, what we get? 2 by 3 multiplied by minus 3 by 4 in one bracket plus 1 by 2 multiplied by 5 by 7 in second bracket. So the answer comes by solving this, and by solving this will be same. Right? Add these, take the LCM of 4 and 7. The LCM of 4 and 7 is 28. 4 7 ja 28, 7 3 ja 21, 7 4 ja 28, 5 4 ja 20. So here 21 and 20 difference is 1. 1 upon 28 minus. So minus 1 by 56. So let's take here 1 multiplied by minus 3 divided by 2 into 4 plus 1 multiplied by 5 divided by 2 into 7 minus 8 plus 5 upon 14. Take the LCM. The LCM is also 56. 8 7 ja, 14 4 ja. 8 7 ja, 7 3 ja, 21. 14 4 ja, that is 5 4 ja, 20. So here minus 1 upon 56. So in both the cases the answer is same. So we have solved this example by using the distributive property of multiplication over addition. So now you have to solve this question and send me the solution by using the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, right? So this is the question. You have to solve it by using distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. So now come to next property. So fifth property is existence of multiplicative identity. If any rational number is a by b, so for any rational number a by b multiplied by 1 or 1 multiplied by any rational number, the answer is always a by b, right? So 1 is called multiplicative identity, right? Example, suppose 3 by 5 multiplied by 1 or 1 multiplied by 3 by 5, the answer is always 3 by 5. So multiplicative identity of 3 by 5 is always 1, right? So this is the fifth property. Come to next property, that is existence of multiplicative inverse. So multiplicative inverse means reciprocal, right? If we are taking a rational number a by b, the reciprocal of a by b is, means you have to divide this number. A by b is 1, a by b is divided to 1, so here come with b by a. So this is the reciprocal. Or we are taking an example, suppose a number is 5, the reciprocal of this number is, you can write it as 1 divided by 3 by 5. So if you are changing the division sign, you can write it as 5 by 3. So reciprocal of 3 by 5 is 5 by 3, right? So reciprocal of 6 is 1 by 6, or reciprocal of minus 1 by 6 is minus 6. So this is the multiplicative inverse or reciprocal, right? Come to next property, that is the last property, property of 0. Property of 0. For any rational number, if we multiply with 0 or 0 is multiplied to any rational number, that becomes 0. For example, if 2 by 3 is multiplied with 0 or 0 is multiplied with 2 by 3, the answer is 0. So students, we have discussed the multiplication of rational numbers and the properties of rational numbers. So now where in next lecture we will discuss the division of rational numbers. Thank you very much.